short little video here of our town, Puerto. This is coming in from the north. The only way to come in, coming down from the border with Costa Rica. So let's just give you a little idea of what this town looks like. Kids just got out of school, so there's big kids walking all over the road here. It's midday, so it's really busy. I told you before, this town was run by, actually built by Chiquita Banana Corporation, and then they left in the 90s, and it kind of left the town. The farmers tried to run the banana fincas by themselves, and that was a bit of a wreck. So up here on the right, this town sign, this Puerto Moya sign. It seems like every little town, all towns, have a colorful sign like that as you come into their town. Driving here is a little interesting. Not so much in Puerto, but in David, it's kind of each man for himself, and whoever's most dedicated will pull out. Everybody else waits for him. So there's a load of palm oil pods. They farm those here in place of the bananas, and in some degree, I guess it's a real big cash crop. This is a high school and junior high we're coming up to here on the left. Oh, we got Santa Front out here guiding traffic. These are the Border Patrol policemen. I don't know, I've never seen them here before, but anyway, on the left here, this is our little fairgrounds. I mean, not like we know in the States, not livestock or anything, it's just where they have events. On the right here is our Coca-Cola dealership, distributor. Puerto has something like 25,000 people, but as you see as we drive through here, it looks more like a 2,000 or 3,000 population. So it must be the whole area. Puerto must be almost, they count the whole county. Here's a construction store here. There's lots of these. We call them China stores because they're mostly all owned by the Chinese. And that's just what they're called here. It's not derogatory, it's just what they call them. Bakery up here on the right, and a barber shop. Houses here to the left are the typical banana workers' houses built by Chiquita. These are, I don't know, who lived where exactly. Just down along the waterfront, the houses are smaller and squished together, which you'll see. It's obviously the dock workers probably work down there, maybe factory workers, packaging, I don't know. Coming up here on the right is Romero's, which is one of our grocery stores. It's actually a chain all the way across the country. Every big town has numerous ones. This is our little one here. This is one of 3 grocery stores, and we got a 4th grocery store being built right now that should be opening in time. In the town of David, which is where the airport is. If you're flying in here, you fly to David. There are, I don't know if dozens is the right word, but many big grocery stores. The size of Super One at Bonner's Ferry. There's a little pharmacy here, little stores, and this is what we'll see downtown too. There's just kind of here on the left. There's fresh fruit, vegetable stands. There's 4 or 5 of these in Puerto itself. Get around this girl's bitter. There's a bank on the right. It's kind of a savings and loan, or a credit union, I guess is more correct. Just doing good to get in front of her because she can go and we can't. But like I said, downtown is really busy at noon, and so it's a lot of this. But, this is like the center, kind of where the dolphin is. It's like the center. On the right here is a pharmacy one of the other grocery stores, and as we turn here, another fruit stand. There's also a guy sits right here where this motorcycle is and sells fresh fish. Here's a mini Pacifica grocery store here. And we're gonna drive down along the beach, and then we'll loop back.
Right here's it's not a dollar store, even though it's called Everyday Dollar, but there's little knickknacks, things really cheap, pizza pans.
There's a cell phone store right here. There's a lot of these little shops, just very small. This is one of our two. We only have 2 gas stations in town. I don't know, but it's enough. Here's the electric company on the left, Naturgy. It's, the town still suffers from not having any real industry here for a couple decades, but it's coming back. Tourism. Del Monte's in town now, buying fruit, vegetables, shipping mostly to Europe, I guess.
There's a tin right there.
But there's a tin, yeah, that's where I saw it before. So we're gonna go up here.
This is the city park.
There's the city park.
There's events here all the time.
We'll go up here and drive down along the waterfront. The whole waterfront is going to change in these next couple of years. They have already approved a bunch of money to put a boardwalk and walking deal along the waterfront, along with some shops for fresh fruit and fish and whatever. And then the next phase, it's going to be like 7 phases, but the next phase,
like a feed store.
Oh yeah, that's our feed store, just like Co-op and Bunners or Sandpoint. But the second, third, and fourth phases are going to be new docks. It's what you're seeing here, this ragtag deal here. This is the old Puerto Chiquita loading dock for bananas. It's in just horrible disrepair. But they're gonna rebuild it into a walking and fishing port or dock. It goes out 1,500 feet, and then they're going to build another one for commercial boats and like small cruise ships, I guess. Which that input into this town is going to be huge, because what it'll bring will be more restaurants, more hotels, more work. It's really narrow here. But so the ocean there. Oh, they're already starting digging. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's the new waterfront project. And they always said when they start. Oh, look at, they got it all taped off. Very cool. So when they start this, they said don't believe anything's going to happen until you actually see dirt being moved. So they've actually got it taped off, and they're starting to work. So this is very exciting for this town. This fellow up here is the General Mr. Amoyes, Colonel Amoyes. That he won the war with Costa Rica, which was more like a battle, lasted about a week, but they named the town after him because of that. Up here, this yellow building on the left is just a little fonda. We went there to eat the other night, and shrimp or chicken. No menu, they just tell you what they're serving that night, and you get about 4 choices. As you can see, the roads are...
This is a bus station.
That's the bus station, yeah. Buses cover this country everywhere. Very few people have cars. I mean, expats have cars. Parts store here on the right. This is one of a few. Oh, there's a big bump.
There's a lot of side streets with a lot of different shops.
Little stores. This is the new grocery store, Super Extra, and it's almost ready to open. It's going to be huge. I mean, it's going to be 2-story, so it's going to be. Well, we don't know what's going to get it. Here on the. Oh, this is the municipality. This is where it's going. To the right here, this is a fish market.